Now let's walk around the TJ airport a little bit before we hop on our flight with Viva Aerobus. This is a Volaris, which I'm not the biggest fan of Volaris, but I'll tell you guys why later. Shit, I'll tell you right now, it's mostly because whenever you try to check into your flight, there's always a problem with their app or their website, so it's a little difficult to use. You gotta get to the airport even earlier to check in person. It's a headache. So I do Viva Aerobus. You don't have any problems like that. Let's go. This is a massive airport, by the way, for those of you who haven't been here. Alright, we're gate 19. So we want to go this way. Yeah, like I said, it's a huge airport. It goes that way, and this way. Alright, so this airport is so big. I just walked through all of that just to get over here to this little corner where they got gates 19 and 20. So all this, I guess, is for Volaris. And then down here we got the Viva Aerobus. Let's go see what it is.
Son los pasajeros del vuelo Guadalajara 3282.
So I was looking for our plane. These are all Volaris over here. And I was wondering why I didn't see any of the Viva Aerobus. And when I got to the gate 19, the guy told me that it's been changed to gate 1, which is on the completely other end of this terminal. So I wanted to get a beer, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get a beer now. Let's see. I think I still got like 30 minutes until they start boarding, so we got some time. Alright, so I found our gate. It is gate 1, 610 to Mexico City, but I was looking for the airplane and I couldn't find the airplane. So I looked, there's a ramp, but no airplane. And there's another Volaris, but no Viva Aerobus. So, I mean, it says it's on time, but the way I see it is I have time to get a beer. So let's see what this side of the airport has to offer as far as restaurants and stuff. I'm like 99% sure I could get a beer here. Found the sick-ass place to sit. People that are sitting there are waiting for the same flight as me. As soon as I see them start moving, I will move, but until then, I'm not moving. What I am gonna do is pour up a little bit with beer that I only drink when I'm in Mexico. Let's go. Cheers, y'all. They put so much lime, so sour. I love it. It's perfect. When I make micheladas at home, I put extra lime too. Let's go. Whoever made this, let's go. So if you're new to this channel, you might not know this, but I love Mexico. I love everything about Mexico. I love the people the most. I love the food second most. And I just love the history, the culture, just everything about this place. And just a quick little example of the things that, the little things, you know, that they do that really makes me happy. The time is 5:22. The time is 5:22. What do you want to drink? Because we got you 24/7. I don't want to be the one to say it because I sound like an alcoholic, but it should be like this everywhere. You know what I mean? We're about to get on a long flight. You're telling me I can't have a drink? Another reason why this is the best country in the world, in my opinion, is because if you have a little bit of people skills and communication skills, you can get out of any problem. I just had the craziest shit happen to me during my luggage check, my bag check. This is a little helpful tip for those of you who travel with the Benjamin. Benjamin on you in your bag. You know, you do what you're gonna do. But this time there was one specific dude who pulled me aside, and he was really thoroughly going through my bags, and he found it, and he said, you know, it smells, and I have to call my supervisor, and my flight is boarding in an hour, you know, so I don't have time to see a supervisor. So I just grabbed my passport, I put it in my pocket, and I handed him my passport back, and he opened it, he looked around, and he just put it in his pocket real quick. If I was in the States, I doubt I would have made my flight after that. So first of all, shout out to that guy. Second of all, shout out to this country. I think we're about to board soon. I see people moving around. Let's finish this beer. Alright, y'all. Finished the michelada. People are getting in line. People are lining up. Shoot, man. The sun's coming up. Here's our bird. We're taking the Aeroboost. And I think the aircraft itself is an Airbus. Airbus 320. If you want airplane knowledge, you gotta watch the professionals. The professional plane reviewers. I'm an amateur. I think this is my second plane review. I usually like to be the last one to board the plane. I don't like waiting in lines. That's why I like to pick a bar with a view of my loading gate. It's moving at a good rate. It's moving pretty fast. It's a pretty full flight though. I'll tell you that.
This does not have flight mode. It must remain turned off at any moment. For your safety, smoking, including electronic cigarettes and vaporizers, is prohibited during the flight. This aircraft is an Airbus A321, which is
I said A320, it's an A321.